Grand Rising, YouTube, Grand Rising. Back again to do just an energy read. I've been away from doing readings for so long. As I was saying in my readings that I did yesterday, which is still uploading for some reason, this reading will probably be uploaded before the two that I did yesterday. 1 or 2 hours, I think one is, and one is, I can't remember, but they're both too long readings, and that's because I withheld that energy for so long that so much had to come out. I wanted to come back and do another reading again last night, but the tension headache that I had, so let's just see, this wants to come out. Justice, that did come out in yesterday's reading as well, so I do feel like it's the same kind of energy that I'm tapping into. I kind of felt that anyway. I feel like this is a sequence. I feel like the two readings I did yesterday is very much connected to the energy that I'm tapping into now. The song that I channeled prior to pressing record was Stay Far From Trouble If You Can, Capleton. Then, as I said, alright then, I listened to the song. It instantly jumped into the whole playlist of that rhythm, which is called Bitter Blood Rhythm. It's on the same rhythm as Yale Better Can Cook. You understand? I'm going to tag it definitely into the description because I feel like it's relevant to the energies that I've been tapped into, especially the readings that I did yesterday. I done a Divine Feminine reading which kind of got overtaken by a masculine energy. It kind of spoke about the Divine Feminine recent past and ending in a deceptive situation with a Divine Masculine in the verse, which is a karmic energy, which if you go back to my previous channel, that's the sequence to the recent past of the Divine Feminine reading I did yesterday. But there's a new energy around the Divine Feminine, and this energy is running literally from an energy, a karmic energy. It seems to be running back to somebody from the past, whether it's this past life or whether it's a soulmate from a previous past life. You have to take it as it resonates depending on how you view things, I guess. I feel like there's an energy of someone ignoring their calling. I definitely know I've been in that energy, especially over the last 5 weeks or so. Like my crown chakras being active, but I blocked it out intentionally. I intuitively felt every single message that was coming through, but through fear of the gifts that I was, sun card at the bottom of the deck, but through fear of the gifts that I was growing into, it kind of shook me. So I didn't pick up my cards, I didn't press record, I ignored this area of my home. Absolutely ignored it. Taurus energy, stubborn, right in front of me and still not doing anything to make movements to kind of energy. That's the energy I'm picking up on now. So I don't know what's going to come out, but I feel like whosoever's running is running from themselves. But there's nothing to fear but fear itself. The more you run from yourself, the more you're going to run into yourself, the more tower moments you're going to bring onto yourself. There's a need for someone to stop running now and face the music. Too many cards to come out here. So we've got the Wheel and we've got the Hangman. So yeah, I'm going to keep these cards. So it's like someone's stuck. Someone's stuck on the wheel. It's almost like, you know when they say someone's throwing a spanner in the wheel, that's the kind of energy. Someone's stuck. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. I'm just free flowing now. I'm just freestyling. There's an energy of healing, and I say that because of the cards that I chose as I was coming into the reading. I always kind of just go with the highest energy as I choose the cards that I round. And I noticed I went for a lot of healing cards, a lot of believe in your own magic cards, a lot about your journey cards, surrender cards, which I'm drawing to right now. What's needing to be surrendered? For those that's resonating with this energy. That's the hand right here. This card wants to come out. So it says surrender to success. Tell me more about this energy. Two cards fell down. Surrender to ego and surrender to trust. So it says surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an existing new world of possibilities. It says surrender to trust. It says trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. It says surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humanity will further your goals. Humble yourself. There was a part in one of these songs, it says that he said he's humble till he's numb. He's humble till he's numb. Bottom of the deck, surrender to awe, wonder and awe. It says open to magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So again, it's just kind of confirming the energies that I was picking up on. Someone's, I want to say, well on their way, but they're keeping themselves stuck to something, a comfortable energy. I feel like someone's needing to sage, cleansing their home, cleanse your energy. So it says burning bowl ritual and look for fairies. That's that unknown energy. So I just remember the message I heard early hours this morning when I see this fairy card. Maybe whosoever this is that's running is running from that kind of energy. They're running from, it says deep breathing. That's that running from energy, I feel like. But nevertheless, it's kind of signaling to control your emotions by controlling your breathing. Is the kind of phase I want to come from. I feel like somebody's gone through a kind of paranormal experience where if they spoke it out to anybody, they will be disbelieved. Let's get one more card. It's almost like someone has to catch their breath from what it is that they see. Be still. kind of reminds me of the hangman energy. It says plan a vacation and positive affirmations. So talk positivity into your life. Stop telling yourself negative things. Understand that you're a divine being. Listen to music at the bottom of the deck. Says healing. This is the kind of surreal energy that I was running away from. Like, I know what I'm feeling, like I can feel the energies that I'm absorbing then, or that I'm tapping into. Surreal. Healing. It's all about the healing, it's all about the change. So it's like finding that missing link within yourself. This is not anything outside of yourself, this is within yourself. What's that missing link? What's going to bring you that stability? What's going to bring you to that 4? Or what's going to bring you to the 5, the Hierophant? Someone's needing to humble themselves on this journey and surrender to the calling. It says help from above. Call upon your angels and ancestors. They're here to guide and help you. But first of all, they need you to surrender too. They need your permission, say, for them to intervene and step in and help you at this point. At this point, you're needing to be real honest with yourself and speak out what it is that you're wanting from your life. Drop the ego. Humble yourself. Drop the ego. This is between you and your Most High. This is between you and your spiritual guides. This is your journey. This is your life. Yesterday's reading, it says focus on the children. This is about being an example to the next generation, that they don't have to go through this kind of healing that you would have conquered by the time. They would have been able to see something different rather than seeing the cycle repeat itself. It's almost like someone doesn't want to release what it is that they're harboring, that's keeping them in a toxic energy, in this hangman energy. Wild. It's like someone wants to move away from that wild energy, but I will read it from the book, this card number 15. 15 years on here. So it says, wow, it says, through suppressing your wild, succulent, outrageous and untamed self, you dull the senses and crush your creativity. You shrink, lose your energy and become depressed. Your relationships suffer and your rage grows. You become ashamed, hostile, cold, boring, over-serious and scared. You stop taking chances and live in constant trying to protect yourself. The truth is that no one can judge you, punish you or hurt you as much as you can to yourself. Give in to your wildness and stop living in a sham. This part of you is sensual, proactive, truthful, courageous, bold, passionate, and alive. Set yourself free. And again, that came out in yesterday's reading. Embrace the essence of your inner gypsy. Embrace your heart chakra. I felt like someone's heart chakra had been activated, had been kind of burst open, was the phrase that came through that reading. But someone's blocking their heart chakra, someone's blocking love from coming in, because they're keeping themselves in a toxic energy because it's being comfortable. And like I said at the beginning, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. It says actions to take. Go into nature. A forest is ideal. Find a secluded place. Take off your shoes. Feel the earth or the grass underneath your bare feet in the air. Connect to the untamed quality of nature, animals, weather, seasons, planets, and your ancestors. Move the way tribal people move. Feel the energy from the ground moving into your feet and up your whole body. Make sound. Let go of control as you move around, touching trees, smelling flowers, etc. If you want to do this inside, find photos of people, animals, or symbols which represent wildness to you. Take a few minutes to look at them and feel what they evoke in you. Put on some tribal and wild music and dance. Do this as often as you can for the next month. And here, set yourself free. There's a song that's coming into my head. Set yourself free, my bro. Set yourself free, my bro. I can't remember. I know the song was coming to mind, but it's set yourself free. Hole in the soul, bottom of the deck. This action of this wild energy, this ego energy, is chipping away at someone's soul. It's destroying somebody from the inside out. And the Most High right now, through me to you, is saying that you need to heal. You need to call upon your guides, your ancestors, whosoever it is that you cry to. I would say pray, but cry to. I'm hearing that someone's needing to cry out to their ancestors, confide, be 100% vulnerable for what it is that you're wanting. What is it that you want? Or what is it that you need help in? Because the only person that can help you right now is you and your ancestors and your spiritual guides. Believe me in you. When you feel you're alone, you're not alone. You're surrounded, even by the things that you feel is unknown or what people may deem as crazy. The cards came out here: fairies, spiritual animals, guides. As I say that, instantly I've been drawn to this deck. Just the overall energy, those that may be resonating. What's the current energy? Current energy. Right now, it's like I kind of, my nose just had a kind of tickle, scratch almost. It's almost, I get the energy of somebody crying right now as I tap into this energy of this card, the healing card. See someone standing in front of a mirror, literally looking at themselves and crying. Call out to your ancestors. Ask them for what it is that you're needing right now. Ask them for guidance. Lying in the reverse, surrender to trust. Someone's not trusting themselves, the courage that they have within themselves. I feel like someone hasn't got the courage to move forward. Lizard come out, and fire ant, and firefly. Normally I would only read one, but this is what kind of makes the reading a bit lengthy. I just went blank there. I don't know where I was turning to in the book. Let's go to the air energy first. Firefly. inspired and fantastic yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars, that pure radiant illuminating this high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is a firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive life? To bring back into balance, write a poem or draw. When in balance, writes, creates, brainstorms. When out of balance, burnout, feels dull. So this kind of reminds me of the divine feminine energy within you, because I could be talking to a male or female. Energy is fluid. This could be the divine feminine energy within you that's needing healing right now. Mothering energy is needed. There's a need to heal that some kind of mother figure energy that you're connected to. I feel like there's a need to release that energy into some kind of creativity, poetry, songwriting, journaling, or just crying out to your ancestors for help to overcome this energy that you feel entrapped in, that you feel stuck in. Alright, lizard energy. It says instinctual, sensitive to the subtle, and a dreamer. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception, as if it has a sixth sense. The lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights and big city and return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. To bring back into balance a creative project. When in balance, artistic, telepathic and spiritual. When out of balance, elusive, non-committal and flaky. So again, there's two cards here of a need to bring yourself back into a creative energy where I feel like somebody was more able to handle their emotional well-being through their creation. But I feel like someone feels like a door's being shut. I feel like someone feels like a door's being shut and they got a kind of creative blockage where they're unable to create what it is that's within them in order to release what's keeping them so stagnant. Let's find the lion. It says patient, regal, a complete master. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof. Yet those with a keener eye know better. I just remembered a song of this recently. Know better. Lions are absorbent, self, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. To bring into balance daily meditations and friendship. When in balance, peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn and too serious. And this reminds me of a song I just literally recently done. You want to hear from a new song? This one here me have to call it Tugger Man. What's a Tugger Man? Gentleman mixed with the bad man. Overall, no godly man. It goes on and on and on, but as I was reading this, that's what this card reminds me of. Like somebody is probably feared because the lion in the upright is a predator, an animal to be feared. But this is almost like the lion, Wizard of Oz energy I'm getting. It's a friendly lion. This is not, and that's where the ego I think is stemming from. But this is around the wild energy. There's a wild side to this lion. I feel like to the outside world, this is a predator. But inwardly, no godly man. Somebody you can trust. It's falling over on the trust card. Or there's a need for this lion to trust the journey, surrender to the journey, surrender to success, surrender to your creativity, release the energy that you've got inside of you in regards to possibly some kind of feminine energy that you're connected to. Tell me more about this energy. I'm hearing it again. You want to hear from a new song? This one I may have to call it Togger Man. What's a Togger Man? Gentleman mixed with the bad man. Over. I don't got you, man. Somebody's a divine. Let's just say a divine being. But that's not how they're coming across. Because of us, our inner healing, our inner pain, our inner trauma. And the way to move through this, for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading, is to call upon your ancestors. Confidence, it comes with time and practice. That's that meditation energy. Controlling your breathing, your thoughts. That's spending time out in nature. It says, portion, remember to practice self-love. Homework, take yourself out on a date. And notice this person's out on a date by themselves. It's not a date with others, this is a date with spirit, with nature, with Mother Earth, with the universe. You yourself and you, just you, your spiritual guides. And whatever it is that you're connecting to whilst you're out there, that peace, contentment energy. And that's the energy I'm kind of feeling right now as I'm speaking. Very peaceful. Breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Stepping into your power, and that's exactly what I feel like is happening for somebody. You are strong beyond measure. That's exactly what I feel like happening to somebody. Somebody's running so much from themselves that they're going to run into themselves. That's that shadow energy, that shadow work energy. And within that energy, it'll humble you. It's the hardest energy to go through, believe me and you. It's not easy, but it's so rewarding that you just want to continue going. You just want to continue going. And I feel like somebody's reached a point, like a stumbling block. But there's a breakthrough coming. It could well be just to hear this reading, and that you just need to call upon your ancestors, or call upon those who you feel you can connect to with this experience, like-minded people. One more card. But this is because you're a spiritual being. This is because the power within you is bursting to come out, and you're holding on to it. You're holding on to it. And anything like my ancestors, gates of triumph, success expands in your life. Clarifies again, surrender to success. Surrender to the power that's within you. I tried to put a lid on it too. But it's just gonna torment you and torment you and torment you until you finally surrender to your calling, because that's what you're here for. That's your soul's purpose. Your soul's purpose is to step into your power. However that may resonate for you through your creativity. The very same thing that broke you is going to be the very same thing that makes you. So it could be that you write the song. I'm coming back to one of my songs. Me write my music that's a free release. Negativity and I won't even deceive. So looking at my mouth, you see a full set of teeth. Me big no, so me not gonna crap on my knees. So do not take me simple and do not take me naive. You understand? Like someone wants to be seen for who they are and not for what a community sees them to be then. Someone wants to step into their power, and I feel like that's what it's about, to step into your power. So what's blocking you? What's blocking you from stepping into your power? Parenting just wanted to show itself to me. So that's that. Let's see, tell me more about this energy. What's the blockage? For those that may be resonating. The energy of the street. Someone needs to take care of themselves. Domestic harmony. Synchronicities. Someone's not paying attention to the synchronicities and the things that they're needing to do. So it could be that you're seeing birds. For me, birds. It could be that you're not nourishing yourself in the way that you're needing to. You're not taking that time out for yourself. You're not breathing right. You're not spending enough time out in the open, just by yourself. Treating yourself to the things that you're needing more often. Domestic harmony. What's this domestic harmony? Maybe there's a communication that's needed to have. Look at that, relationship change. There's some kind of communication, because blue represents your throat chakra, which is communication. We got green here as well, so this is to do with the heart. Someone's not comfortable where they are right now in some kind of relationship, or some kind of relationship change is triggering off this ascension that I feel like someone's going through. This hermit card's not here, but I feel a hermit energy, solitude energy. Tell me more about this energy. This card wants to come out. Follow your dreams. It says moving on, acceptance. It says healing, forgiveness, and releasing emotions and letting go. Again, five of cups, five of hearts, five of cups. That's five of emotions. That's conflict within your emotions. We've got the eight of swords here. That's being trapped within your mind. It says escape, freedom, relief, taking control, and facing your fears. Again, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Gratitude, needing to be grateful for the magic that you have within yourself, within the power that you've got within yourself. I feel the need to say mind over matter here. But I know it's not as simple as that. You need to have trust and faith within your Most High, that you can be seen through this, that you're going to reach to that gate of triumph, that success energy that you're so wanting, that it can come to you. But patience is a virtue. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Courage is at the bottom of the deck. I find the inner strength, and it has to come up because it just clarifies the energy that I picked up on. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefits me and others. So it could be that someone's got a healing energy. Your story can help another. In yesterday's reading, Begin to Write came out, ancestral card. Your story could be the story that helps even one other person come out of this dark energy that you're currently in right now. You've got the strength to pull yourself out of this energy. Your spirit guides are giving you every tool that you need to pull yourself out of this energy, but it's how you're using the tools that surround you. The things that the Most High is bringing into your life in order to bring you change, bring you out of this dark energy that you may be in. Seeing things from another perspective. With the Hangman card, seeing things differently. He's sending you every tool that you need in order to pull yourself out, but it's just for you now to take the action, to surrender to your inner calling. Your inner calling, it may come through dreams. It just may come through thoughts, random thoughts. It may just come through things that you keep on repeatedly seeing, like 111. You're on the right path. Birds, communication, ancestral messages. Coincidences is no coincidences, it's synchronicities. It's all for a reason. That's how your guides and your ancestors are communicating with you, because they're not just going to come and stand in front of you and communicate, although they could, but that might just then send somebody more into a frenzy. So it's subtle ways, very subtle, through numbers, animals, all kinds of things. I ain't got my glasses on, so bear with me. It says, there is you. Since you're on earth, you understand how buildings are built. Yes. A good solid foundation, and yet flexibility too, in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base. Whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured and built. We want to remind you of this, because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life. To see this true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as doing general sight check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you are building. So how this resonates for you. It's like someone starting at something and halfway through gets discouraged. Ego, I'm hearing. But there's a need to humble yourself and focus on your plan. Focus on the dreams that you set for yourself and keep moving. Keep moving. This card came out again yesterday. Saboteur. It says highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it will bring to your life. In the shadow attribute, induces self-destructive behavior or desire to undermine others. So it's like someone putting somebody else down, projecting onto them their insecurities and their fears in order to make themselves feel better, possibly in a state of intoxication. It's like someone's playing up to the crowd because that's how they're seen by the community. Ancestral message for those that's resonating for the energy of this reading. I feel like there's a need to bring people up rather than to tear them down. It says here, remember who you are, culture, resilience and belief. Remember the lion within you, the warrior within you, the survivor within you. Remember what it is that you've overcome already. And if you can overcome what you've come already, like I said, yeah, it's mind over matter and it's easier said than done, but imagine if you've overcome all that you've overcome already, from your foundation till now, imagine the foundation you can now set for the next generation, even if you don't have children, but the example you can be for others, healing energy. So start finding that courage within yourself, be inspired by others who's overcome or is overcoming. Be thankful, gratitude, appreciation and harmony. Come out twice now. Being grateful for where you are right now and that you have overcome all of the hurdles that you have overcome. Be grateful and be thankful for all that you're going to overcome and all that you have within your life. That you be grateful, be thankful. I feel like somebody has lots of downloads, lots of intuitive messages that they have within themselves that they may associate with ancestral messages, message from somebody who may have passed, dreams, synchronicities, just random thoughts. Tell me more about this. It's almost like I get an energy that someone feels that they can run from the Most High. They can run from their ancestors. They can run from their soul's journey, their soul's path. But you run from your soul's path, you're going to literally eat yourself alive, because you know you've got bigger purpose here on earth than what it is that you're doing at this current time. And it's like you feel like if you overindulge in something or behave in a particular way, that you're not going to get on that destiny, that wheel of change. I'm hearing about you sign contracts with God, and someone's needing to now cash in that debt. I'm hearing. Notice the signs, investigate, symbols, nature, spirits, exactly what I was talking about before. So it says shaman. So someone got shaman energy. It says trust in the higher forces. Wisdom. Trust the highest wisdom. I always say I trust the highest energy within myself. It says snake, shed old skin and be brave and honest. Remember who you are. Be thankful. It says summer, vacuum joy and light. Protective guardian, drop your shields and surrender to your calling. Notice the signs of your shaman energy. Mountain, stand your ground. Stand within your power. Shaman energy. This deck is just literally staring at me. I didn't plan to use it, but for some reason, tell me more about this energy piece. This reading, I don't know how long it may be right now, but I definitely want to pull some tarot, so I might just make it into two. So it says, vacuum away fear. Call upon archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. So there's people that you needing to cut away from. I'm hearing to cut away from in order to cut away from any bad, toxic energies. Look at that throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Remember who you are. And there's a lot of blue in this illustration of this lady as well. Blue. There's a need for someone to speak their truth. Tell me more about this energy of being thankful. Why is being thankful here? For those that resonate with the energy of this reading. Books. It says your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritual-based books. Back to what I was saying in the reading, like, and your creativity. Your creativity is here not only just to help you release the energies that's keeping you stagnant, but I also believe that you've got a healing energy, that your story is going to help heal others. Indigo. The person you are inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. This card wants to fly out also. It says God box. It says write any worries, concerns or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box, as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. And in this illustration, this person's almost like this person's writing. I don't know whether they're writing and burning, or I don't know, because I don't really know about all of these rituals and stuff like that, but it almost looks like someone's writing their worries to the Most High and just releasing it. Simple as that. Release it. Don't keep it stuck in your mind and cause yourself any tension. You understand? Release it, let it go through however way you do that. The cards are suggesting creativity, poems, music, drawing, God box. Bottom of the deck says crown chakra. So it says pay attention to your ideas. Pay attention to your ideas, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in to answer your prayers. I'm going to pull one more card and then I'm definitely going to go into the tarot. But this is a long reader, depending on the card. From the angels this time. I'm going to roughly after those that resonate with the energy of this reading. The most important message, advice, unity. Card number 24, break it down to 6, balance, harmony, humble. I'm even hearing right now. So it says, this angel has been referred to as a divine manifestation of God's presence, God's active light and mighty cleansing light that the angels enter before prayer. As the bride of the Lord, she is the manifestation of God in humans. She redeems us from all the evil and liberates us. When God drove Adam from the Garden of Eden, this angel remained under the tree of life and tremendous source of healing and protection. This angel was sent into exile along with Adam to lead this angel back to God and to unite her with him. Is the true purpose of this angel. The essence of our work is to reunite both our earthly self and our external self with God. The first thing to recognize is that you are unique. You are a unique manifestation of the important aspect of the divine. Most of us have forgotten this. It says, remember who you are. Your life task is to transform your body temple into a pure dwelling place of the eternal. God is seeking direct communication with you and longs for you to return. Put aside judgments and unworthiness and open your heart. Often you do not realize, but spirit is as close as your breath. You limit your experience of God's presence through your concepts. When you attain the final goal of union or fusion, you are always aware of God's presence in all forms. People, places and things I'm hearing right now. Birds, trees, the earth, the grass. God is a living, expanding and evolving being who desires your love just as you long for God's love. The eternal self is your individualized fragment of God. It receives a stream of electronic light substance or liquid white fire, which enters the physical body through the pineal gland and fills the nerve channels. This light flows through us, causing the heart to beat and energizing the brain, allowing us to function as long as there is peace, love, and strong connection with God. Youth and beauty result. When undesirable thoughts control the mind, they are reflected in the form of illness and aging. This does not mean that you should repress feelings and memories, rather the opposite. Be willing to root out the negativity within, and it will be replaced by a divinely tranquil spirit. Be ever alert to receive wisdom and energy from your eternal self. Meditate upon and commune with the fragment of God within. Your eternal self is the angel and provides the power that the outer self uses to hold the connection with the divine source. The outer self and the eternal self are in the reality united. The greatest illusion is that we are separate from God. Believing this, we think we are the doer, or fall victim to the circumstances of life. And this is not what the book says, it's what I'm saying from reading that. Choice. We're in full control of what happens to us through the actions that we take throughout our journey. At a certain point in life, we begin and we understand the difference between right and wrong. And if we continually make wrong decisions and ignore the messages of not to do that, like I'm hearing right now, if you play with fire, you're gonna get burnt. And at some point in your life, I mean, my daughter, my first child was 4 months old when she realized fire is not nothing to be played with. 4 months old, and she understood that fire was nothing to be played with. It says the eternal self is not interested in smoothing out earthly problems, rather uses the difficult and painful opportunities to stimulate the process of cleansing and harmonizing. God has given us free choice to express either limitations or divinity. The unquenchable yearning and incessant longing to be with God emanates from the eternal self. If you haven't experienced this yet, you will. This longing leads you to step by step through the process of freeing yourself from illusions. This is done by helping you recognize that you feel desperately alone and abandoned. These feelings are the greatest gift from God, who is just behind them, waiting for you to break through with your desire. When you are nearly overcome, God comes to you on the energy created by the intensity of your longing. And on that note, I'm definitely going to pause here and pull some tarot part 2. Alright, I'm back again. I was going to clear the table, this is part 2, or I might just make it into the same video, but I'm just hearing freestyle. So it could be I'm connected to somebody who's in the music industry. I'm just hearing freestyle. So that's what I'm going to do. Freestyle. So it says, look into yourself. Got a lot of ego. I'm asking to clarify the ego in the whole day. He's wanting to slip out. Right now I'm hearing a song from the Better Dubs Rhythm, and it says, look into yourself before you look out. So it's coming off of the same phrase, don't throw stones if you're living in a glass house. So there's something within yourself that you're needing to look into. I'm hearing a not pass judgment, but at the same time I don't even feel like it's that you're passing judgment. I feel like you're just needing to look into yourself. What is it within yourself that's needing to be changed? I'm hearing, who are you? Who are you? Tell me more about this energy of the ego. Why is the ego? We've got Pisces, romantic gesture, came out yesterday. Sagittarius, and perfect match also came out yesterday. I just want to keep it simple. So this reminds me of the reading that I did yesterday. The Empress came out first, and it's almost like someone was holding on too tightly. So it's either an Empress energy, I'm picking up for this energy now, is holding on too tightly to, or somebody's holding on too tightly to an Empress energy. So it's either or either. Either the Empress is holding on too tight to an energy, or there's an energy that's holding on too tight to an Empress. But why? I'm hearing codependency, abandonment, childhood traumas. I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy. Right now I'm picking up that someone's needing to do things that activate themselves. Again, I keep going back to the sage. It says young at heart. So this is clarifying that the maternal feminine energy that's needing healing within you. Tell me more about this energy. Deep thought. It says the person you are inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive natural born leader. So someone's in deep thought, even though someone may appear to be young at heart, but someone is in deep thought about this energy. Whoever seems to be young at heart here. Tell me more about this energy of success. Surrender to success. Best friend, and it came out in the reverse again. Came out in yesterday's reading in the reverse again. And look, karmic partners at the bottom of this deck, and it came out when this card came out. Karmic partner also came out, and it's fallen over here on drop your shields, protection, guardian, protection, guardian, drop your shields. It's almost like someone may get guidance. Maybe someone has someone. I'm getting that song back again that I channeled yesterday, Falling Soldiers. This is for my fallen soldiers, we miss you. Can't sing. On the battlefield. Can't remember the words, but yeah. So it's almost like someone has somebody in the spirit realm, friend possibly, somebody who they could have been very close to. Best friends in the reverse. Richard's saying to them, drop your shields. Drop your shields. You're protected. Tell me more about this family man in the reverse also. I feel like there's a family man in the spirit realm and also that's around you right now within these deep thoughts, or this is who you're deep thinking about. Love yourself first. I'm hearing fun and joke aside. Love yourself first. Tell me more about this energy. Someone's needing to open their eyes and see something for what it is. See yourself for who you are. Remember who you are. Star-crossed lovers. Tell me more about this energy of young at heart from spirit. There could be a Cancerian who's young at heart here. Tell me more about this energy of the Cancerian. Young at heart energy. Playing games in regards to possibly some kind of family situation. Someone's not showing themselves love. Someone's really deeply looking into the situation. Playing games fell over here. Who's this artist again? Oh, I can't remember his name. Maybe you might know who this is. Maybe something currently going on that's relevant to your situation right now. Maybe someone's playing emotional games. Emotional games. Someone's being young at heart, playing games. Or maybe this ain't even funny. Whatever this is, I'm hearing this is not even funny. Tell me more about this energy of playing games with this Cancerian energy. Playing games. So it says breathe. It says breath of fresh air. So maybe to somebody what initially started off as a game, it actually is a breath of fresh air to somebody. This is no game, it's not a joke to somebody. Someone, tell me more about this energy of star-crossed lovers. That's star-crossed lovers. It's almost like when someone's in communication in prayer, let's say, it's very emotional to the point somebody could be in a tearful emotional state and not even breathing, like that kind of cry where you hold your breath almost. Tell me more about this star-crossed lovers energy. Why star-crossed lovers resonating energy of the street? Empress energy, karmic partner, empathy. So possibly this Cancerian energy could be a karmic partner, because look, the Empress is down here. You can't see on the table, but the Empress is down here independently. Nothing to do with what's going on up here. Empathy. I feel like somebody's in a situation with somebody, a karmic partner, out of empathy, because this person is young at heart. This person is, it's almost like this is the blockage for somebody of looking into themselves. Somebody can't see themselves through the fog of whosoever this karmic partner is. It's making them feel young at heart, stuck, comfortable, codependent. But whosoever this energy is, or whoever's resonating with this energy, is in deep thoughts about all of this. Something don't feel right. It's not aligning with who it is that you want to be, or who it is that you are, or who it is that you're remembering yourself to be spiritually. Something don't feel right with the kind of wild lifestyle that's being lived. With the wild card that came out at the beginning of the oracles, I feel like I am going to put this into one. This is going to be another long reading. I feel like this reading is deeper than the one I done yesterday. Even though they're all as deep, to be fair. But I was a bit all over the place with yesterday's 2 readings, because it's been such a long time since I've done a reading. And even though there's no one here as I'm recording this, and it's just me and the camera, it's almost a kind of nervous energy. Someone may be feeling nervous. But nevertheless, the Empress is out here. The Empress looks like she don't want nothing to do with it. Stay far from trouble if you can. Going back to the song I channeled at the beginning of the oracle messages. Tell me more about the energy here of this Empress. See, now I don't know whether it wants to come out because it jumped over here. Stay far from trouble if you can, from habits and addictions. This is the card that just came out, habits and addictions. And it fell on top of karmic partner, empathy, Cancer, young at heart. It's almost like this Empress has already done the work, because in order for you to be an Empress energy, you've done the work that you're needing to do. You're on that healing energy already. So this Empress has looked into herself already, set her boundaries into a point where this is where she wants to go with her life. But there's an energy that this Empress is connected to by the looks of things. Where there's habits and addictions, toxic energy. I'm just drawn to the imagery on this card. What's the energy around this Empress? So I feel like this is the like-minded energy that whosoever's resonating with the reading is coming across. Whoever's resonating with this energy is attached to a karmic cycle, and I feel like it's at a point of where it's coming to a close, like end of a cycle. I feel like, again with number 10 here, something's ending and something's beginning. Tell me more about this Empress energy in regards to the energy of this reader. Now the Empress can be a mothering energy, or the Empress could just be a divine feminine. So this very much feels like a masculine energy. Who has an Empress energy on mind. Tell me more about this Empress energy, please. In regards to the energy of this reader. So we've got Scorpio. Let's just come out. Scorpio in the tarot represents the Tower card, Death card. So endings and beginnings. Something's ending and something's beginning. That's where this Empress fits into this reading. So it could be that something may be ending with an Empress, or something could be beginning with an Empress, with and a Scorpio energy. Tell me more about this energy of Scorpio. It's connected to this Empress. Like the Scorpio energy is connected to this Empress. Or it could just be that this Empress is a Scorpio. This mothering energy is a Scorpio. Taurus and Libra energy also. Tell me more, please, about this energy of Scorpio. Where's Scorpio? Where's this here? Maybe something's needing to end with a maternal figure in your life. Again, we've got Aquarius. Aquarius energy. Tell me more about this energy, please. Fallen over on protection and guardian, so maybe someone has an Aquarius energy that's no longer with us, that's guiding and protecting you, someone who's loyal. So there's a loyal person. So this, it's almost like someone's trying to figure it out. Someone's trying to figure out if this Empress is loyal. Let's see, is this Empress loyal? It's almost like someone trying to figure out which way to go, making a decision towards one's energy I'm picking up on here. Which direction to go in? Should I go this way or should I go that way? Tell me more about this energy of loyalty. Or someone's trying to figure out whether a maternal energy, we've got Virgo here, if a maternal energy is loyal to them. If this Empress has got love of self first, sensitivity, how sensitive is this Empress to the needs of this person's healing, vulnerability. Weighing out options. Again, like I said, that's that 2 of Wands energy. Someone wants something to feel right. Not perfect, just right, I'm hearing. So someone's weighing up their options. Could be with this Cancerian energy, these habits and addictions, this toxic way of living, this wild life of living, to a more purposefully living way of living. More meaningful is what I want to say. More inspiring. More about the healing. More about learning about the lessons at the bottom of the well. Look for the signs, look for the trickery. Hickory dickory, when the time could I tell? What are for the lessons you learned on the well? If you not learn now, then you are go to hell. Hickory dickory, when the time could I tell? Aries is at the bottom of the deck. Heartbreak, magnetic attraction, fruitful union. What's these habits and addictions? These habits and addictions. Two of Cups. It says imbalance, breakups, endings, and abuse. Tell me more about this energy. No, that's not even what I want to know. Tell me more about this energy as you feel. Feminine. And it says Joker, young at heart. So this karmic energy is young at heart. I'm just gonna say that they're not that. It's almost like I got the energy of that. You're not that divine feminine. You're not with that one. It's almost like someone's understanding that this is a karmic cycle. You know when they say that the situation is sad. That's what I'm hearing right now. Something says this situation is leaving a bad taste in someone's soul, in someone's heart, in someone's mind. It's destroying somebody from the inside out. Habits and addictions. Someone's conniving right here. Sneaky. Tell me more about this deep force energy for those that's resonating. So it says liar, one night stand, heartbreaker, revoked offer, proposal. I'm hearing Jack the Lad. Someone offered their cup of love, possibly to this Empress. So it's like this, whoever's resonating, I feel like there's a lot on the mind. You've got habits and addictions. You've got a karmic partner. You've got an abusive relationship which is breaking up with a divine feminine that's not really who they truly are. They're a karmic soulmate, here to teach you lessons, to push you on that right path. But there's a need for this cycle to end, but someone's still stuck. The situation is dragging somebody down, especially if there's like one night stands and things like that going on. Someone's really in deep thoughts about this, or tell me more about this energy of playing games. Nine of Swords. So it says learning to cope, letting go of stress and negativity, light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, because someone just don't want to play games no more. Someone wants to be that family man and can't. Tell me more about this energy of best friend, seven in the reverse. The energy of this reading. Best friend, five best friend, seven in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles, this would be. Seven of Diamonds. It says procrastination, time is running out. Make a decision already. So it's like this person, whoever is resonating with the energy of this reading, you've got some situation going on with a friend. You've got a situation going on with your spirituality. You've got a situation going on with a karmic soulmate, which is an abusive relationship. Plus there's habits and addictions here. There's a need to look into yourself, because this situation ain't healthy for nobody. There's a need to seek some form of counseling, because look, the Tower card's right underneath that with the Star card, healing, but the Sun card's right over that. So once you surrender to this healing and heal the things that it is that you're needing to heal from, whatever this trauma is within you, there's a need to surrender to God, surrender to the Most High, surrender for your soul's purpose, surrender for yourself. Love yourself first. The same love and attention you would give to another, give it to yourself, and more some. Follow your heart, I'm hearing right now. Follow your heart. Because, let's see, tell me more about this. I was going to say feminine, yeah? Someone's getting knocked off of the wheel. This wheel wants to spin. sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So that's what's going on with this feminine. It's a vicious cycle. You understand? It's almost like someone wants to knock you off your pedestal. Someone wants to knock you off your soul's journey. Someone doesn't want you to see yourself for who you truly are. Someone doesn't want you to remember who you are. Someone wants you to stay stuck with them in their habits and addictions. But I can see you want more for yourself. Why is deep thought here? Addiction. Look. It says codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. Has a block and restraint. So someone's restricted right now. Someone can't move from where they are. At least someone feels that they can't be moved because of love. Someone feels that they can't move because they're tied with love. That's sad. It's like if you're in this much thinking, obviously there's a dissatisfaction, but someone's willing to stay in dissatisfaction because why? It's comfortable, because of the addictiveness of this relationship. When you know it's not good for you, you're gonna eat yourself alive. Tell me more about this energy of deep thought. Self-indulgence, focused on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Someone knows what it is that they have to do. Maybe someone's not sure of how to go about it. But this is the reason why the Most High is going to guide you into people that's like-minded, that's kind of experienced a life that you've experienced and have come to a point where they've overcome, or at least able to manage things in a non-addictive, indulgent way. A non-toxic way to self. I'm hearing nothing happens for no reason. When I get back onto this card here, someone wants something to work out. Someone wants something not just to be an option. Liar, one night stand, heartbreaker, revoked offer or proposal. Tell me more about this. I was going to say, tell me more about the energy of the Empress. And it says, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan and set a date. Tell me more about the energy of this Empress in regards to the energy of this reading. Talking, interested, conversing, more awaited messages arise, text, call, email, hovering. So there's an Empress that's here, that's kind of hovering around, waiting for a message to come through, or at least, okay. This, now the reading's opening up. How long has this reading been going on for? So basically there's a karmic partner that there's going to be some kind of communication with the Empress. It says interested, conversing, more awaited messages arise, text, call, email, hovering. And it fell on karmic partner. So I'm hearing again, steer far from trouble if you can. Tell me more about this Empress's energy. Or it could be whoever's resonating with the energy of this reading, that there's a marriage here. Or at least someone's wanting it to reach marriage status. It's another message that's just coming through. Because I'm asking to clarify the Empress. And all cards that's coming out in regards to clarify the Empress is falling over on this karmic partner energy with this toxic addictions and bad habits. And look, soulmates now. It says soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. So whoever this Empress is to you, there's a soul contract. You've been divinely guided towards each one another. Your paths have crossed for a reason. Bottom of the deck, healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. Pentacles, young at heart, I'm hearing. Page of Cups in the reverse, emotionless, someone's numb and young. So this karmic partner is numb and young, I'm hearing. Numb and young. Tell me more about this energy. This is deep force energy. This energy of deep force. Six of Cups energy. It's falling to the ground. That's that deep thought. Someone's in a kind of fatigue energy, like nostalgic, looking back at the past. It could be that someone's looking at a soul connection between them and somebody. Again, weighing up options. It's almost like someone's mourning. Look, there's the star. As I said, that mourning, the star said that's all about the healing. Someone's seeking healing right now from whatever this past child trauma energy is. About the Empress, so it could be that you're dealing with a Capricorn even. I'm asking about the Empress, and the Devil card came out. The Devil card came out with the Four of Swords in the reverse. The Four of Swords in the upright is somebody who's resting and rejuvenating, but in the reverse it's almost like somebody who's come out of a toxic energy. So this is, like I was saying earlier, this Empress has moved away from some kind of toxicity. It's almost like they've dealt with this devil energy before, this karmic energy before. And remember from your teacher. Look at that, as I said that, yeah, the Hermit card come out. Virgo energy. It's like someone's looking into, someone's got insight, I want to say, inside knowledge of this kind of energy, of this karmic cycle. It's almost like an energy of history is repeating itself. History has a funny way of repeating itself. This is an infinite energy. Tell me more about this Six of Cups energy. Six of Cups energy. Five of Wands. So there's some, it's like conflict, inner conflict. Someone's got inner toxic conflict to the way how the card's falling out. Five of Wands on the healing, the Hermit, and the Devil card, and I'm asking to clarify the Six of Cups. So someone wants to move away from the conflict. It could be some kind of physical altercation that someone is moving away from. Maybe somebody don't want to trigger nobody, but maybe as a child somebody may have been physically beaten, physically abused, and someone's in deep soul searching, in need of healing in regards to that energy. Tell me more about this Six of Cups energy with the Five of Wands. Yeah, someone's Two of Swords. It's almost like someone's vision's clouded almost. I kind of get the energy of someone's not seeing something for what it is. Someone don't even speak about this. Tell me more about this. Yeah. It's almost like I pick up an illusion energy here for some reason. Like, again, what may have seemed like happy home, happy this, or emotional fulfillment wasn't. Let me just see if I can get some. hurt, avoiding the conversation, cool person, boundaries, still angry about whatever took place in this home, within this family setting. 10 and 6 is 16, something around 16. Maybe somebody had some kind of parent figure that was constantly always shouting. Somebody had a parent figure that just didn't want to hear anything. You know that kind of saying where kids are to be seen but not heard kind of energy. Somebody was always pushed away. So somebody always felt abandoned, not heard. So now it's like, in this current time, somebody just wants to be seen and heard. Ego, energy. Tell me more about this energy of the Four of Swords. In the reverse here, with regard to this energy of the Empress. And look at this. So whosoever this karmic partner is, remind you of the Six of Cups, which is a past energy. It makes sense now. So whoever this karmic partner is a reminder of your foundation, your childhood, a past life even, if you believe in reincarnation. But this is a vicious cycle. Tell me more about this energy of the Four of Swords for this Empress's energy. This Empress has already overcome. She's already done the healing work. Look, 7 of Wands, and she's defending her ground. She's well within her power. She understands who she is. She understands what she's overcome, and she's willing to defend her peace, her contentment. Again, I'm hearing steer far from trouble if you can. But I also see an energy of empathy and care here as well. Tell me more about this Hermit energy. What's the Hermit energy here? Because I feel like this Empress is going to help you see what it is that you need to see within yourself. I feel like this Empress energy is being sent in your life to remind you of who you are. Because I feel like you're needing reminding. I feel like you're needing a nurturing energy around you, because you've got no nurturing energy around you. Not no real nurturing energy. Again, now I'm hearing the song on the bitter blood rhythm. Get a better can cook. You come up the dumb man bang book. Something like cook. Recipe book. Someone's more caring about an appearance than the nurturing things in life. Sun in the reverse, and I don't even know I was clarifying, but someone's not happy right now. Something don't feel like very much of a breath of fresh air. Okay, so someone's not getting out in the sun enough right now. Someone's in a state of, I feel like, big ego depression. They're stuck. I wouldn't even say someone's stuck inside. Someone's stuck in their ego, which is a kind of cover-up of a deeper depression. Someone, I feel like, is feeling defenseless, not defensive, defenseless. Someone's not feeling very assertive. Tell me more. 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this Sun energy in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles. That's exactly what I was saying. Queen of Pentacles is here in the reverse. Someone isn't that. Someone's, first of all, that gold digger energy. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who doesn't work for what they have. They depend on other people. Selfish kind of energy. Feels like everything must be given to. They shouldn't work for nothing. empress, you will build your own foundation independently, sufficiently by yourself. This person, I feel like, whosoever's needing to be exposed, I'm hearing, or who you're connected to, is not got that nurturing energy. I'm hearing they have. Tell me more please about this Ten of Cups. So this Ten of Cups is, I feel like it's going back to childhood memories. It's almost like a wish fulfillment, something that you're wishing for. Tell me more about this Ten of Cups energy. In regards to this energy of deep thoughts. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Could be a mothering energy. Tell me more about this energy of this Queen of Wands in regards to this Ten of Cups energy. Nine of Wands. Can't go on no longer. Someone can't go on no longer. Can't do this. Someone ain't got no fight left in them. Tell me more about this energy of this Nine of Wands in the reverse. No victory. Someone don't see no victory or no success within this situation, within this family home. Someone is saying, I feel like someone can't see a direction in where it is that they're going in this situation, because why? Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in their head of the past, of whatever this family home. I feel like someone's got a vision in their head of how something should look, and it's not looking like that in their current situation. It doesn't look like the foundation, whatever you're in now, doesn't look like the foundation you're coming from. It doesn't resonate. Tell me more about the Six of Wands energy. Tell me more about the Six of Wands energy. So you've got the Three of Pentacles. Someone no longer wants to build. Someone don't want to put no time and effort into this situation no longer. So we've got 7, 8, 9, 10. Someone wants to remove themselves and their pentacles from a situation, no longer wants to put any more time and effort into this building of a situation. There's no success in it. It's like a waste of time, a waste of an investment, I'm hearing. Someone's investing in the wrong direction. Tell me more about this energy. Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It's outdated, what it could have been, it's not. Yeah, see there, that's the truth in the reverse. Strength. It's taking too much effort for somebody. Someone's needing to tame somebody. It could be a Leo energy here, but it's like there's no effort into this. There's no strength, no passion, no nothing, no courage, none. And I feel like I'm just gonna pull a few of my own oracles as confirmation and advice. Tell me more about this energy of not today. Son, it not worth the time, son. It will play upon your mind, son. But you ever walk on the line, son. It not worth the fine. So there's definitely some kind of energy of domestic situation, some form of physical abuse going on. about the energy of this karmic partner. So it says gifted ones, earth angels, clairaudient, clairvoyance, audiovoyant, and an automatic writer. So I feel like this person, whoever the karmic partner is highly intuitive, possibly an intuitive person, but they're not using their gifts accordingly to their purpose. They're using it for the opposite reasons. It's like, how can I say, you know when someone uses their assets to get what they want, or someone's using their gifts to get what they want, can't think of the word now. Tell me about this energy of talking. Me tell him say I'm up, put down the gun, thing about why he says everything has been. And me say, darling, every little thing happen for a reason. Next time I know him never end up in a pen. Never knew something like this could have end. And there's a part in that song that says, remember if you hear these lyrics back, don't be shocked. Remember say it's a man who have the keys to me heart and it lock. So this could well be a twin flame journey that somebody's on with this Empress energy here. And this oracle that came out, strong connection. Deep thoughts. For love no money, not even a friend. Me woulda never left me. Me woulda never left me. Pick me then. For love no money, not even a friend. So this person feels tied to this situation, and I take back what I said earlier when I said it was sad when I saw the heart attached to somebody's foot. The reason why this person feels that they cannot leave this karmic situation is because of a child. Page of Cups in the reverse. Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio child. Someone's worried about leaving behind. I feel like someone hasn't got a choice but to leave behind the Page of Pentacles. A Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn child, but they're feeling emotionally, they're mourning the loss, or they're mourning the fact they have to move away from. Son, it no worth the time, son. But you go walk and go lime, son. It will play upon your mind, son. It no worth the define. I feel like somebody is getting overly raged by the fact that they have to or may need to walk away from a karmic partner and a child. Tell me more about this energy of healing, the star cards. Transformations and realizations. Healing coming for somebody. Let's see, there's that 4. It's that 4 that I was talking about at the beginning of the reading. See there? There's the song that I continued singing. I knew it was gonna come out. But it's talking about when we meet this man in a 99. In coming on my life and me tell you everything is fine. Me put me hand on my chest and me just say bless. Come and know say this man not for definitely be mine. Me tell him say I'm up, I put down the gun. Think about why he says everything has been. Positive thinking and affirmations in order to win in life. And on that note, I was going to pull again, but I'm not, because I feel like this reading's gone on long enough, and if you stayed with me until this point, I hope the reading has taught you in some kind of way. Remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah. Because the messages are flowing out of me, and I'm not even going to ignore them as long as I did the last time. You know, because these messages are quite deep. This message has actually humbled me. It's humbled me. I feel it for this energy that's in the middle of all of this. And believe me and you, whoever this energy is, whoever's resonating with the energy of this reading, your energy didn't even fully come out. Like I can clearly see karmic partner, and I can clearly see an empress, but I can't clearly see who you are. But I can feel your energy. I feel your energy. On that note, I hope you all have a blessed day.